Welcome back, everyone, to another exciting episode of Full Time Out. Your boy Artist Woods got a special episode for y'all in store today. As y'all know, if y'all paid attention last episode, y'all know what today is. The banner is already there up on the screen. It is the NFL Draft Special, and I got my guys with me, man. It's a collaboration with Refuse to Lose. I got my boy Kev here, this man know about his basketball, football, college, you name it. My boy know it all. And then we got CTC himself, Carl talking college, everything college. How y'all feeling today, man? I'm excited for today's episode. Thank y'all for joining me today, man. This is gonna be a great show, man. How y'all feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. I can't wait. I was excited all day for this episode. I even put it in the chat, like, I can't wait for this episode tonight. So I'm ready. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. Been waiting for this for a little while now, so definitely waiting to see what the picks are and just to hear the dialogue around each pick and why each team may or may not take these certain individuals. So shout out to the guys about to enter the league on this new venture.
Of course. Shout out to them, man. They finna go and be millionaires, man. Slightly jealous, just a little bit. But these guys worked their whole lives to get to this point. So you got to give props and kudos where it's due. Again, we got three mock drafts today. I got mine, Kev got his, and Carl has his. We're going to put Carl's up on the screen because, again, he is CTC. He is the one that is most in tune with college, the one that's the most plugged in. So he going to kind of lead the way, and me and Kev going to chime in. We probably going to debate a couple picks. We're going to agree with a couple picks. I got a couple trades in mind. I got like 1 or 2 trades in mind that I'm sure y'all going to be like, what? Well, we going to get to that. But in the meantime, man, let's jump right into it. The Bears are on the clock right now. Let me hey Carl, is that pick in or are we still they still over there contemplating?
Nah, I think the pick been in for a while now. And with
the pick in? Okay. Hold on. Let me get it right. We gotta get the banners and everything. We gotta make sure everything's straight. All right, man. So you said the pick is in, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Let's get this
And with the first pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Chicago Bears select Caleb Williams, quarterback, USC. So
I love it.
No way.
I'm about to say, I know Kev, he's been giving a lot of pushback on Caleb Williams, USC, but me personally, I've been super high on Caleb Williams since I've watched him. I watched the comeback against Texas. I believe that was Oklahoma against Texas like 2-3 years ago. I watched Caleb Williams at Oklahoma when I honestly thought he deserved the spot over Spencer Rattler. I never really was high on Spencer Rattler, even though he went to South Carolina, which I am a fan of. But he can make the platform throws. He can make the off-platform throws. He could buy time. He's an athlete. He can run. He has toughness. A lot of people question his toughness. I say go back to the Pac-12 championship game 2 years ago. Well, 2022. He showed a lot of toughness. He ended up getting hurt and having to leave the game, but he fought through a lot of BS in that game. So I think Caleb Williams is your number one pick.
Okay. Kev, who did you have going number one? I'm sure it was the same, but just to double check.
Yeah, it's the same. I did have my reservations on Caleb Williams. It had nothing to do with his skill set. To me, I think he's probably the most talented college quarterback to ever come into the draft, to be honest with you. Like when it comes to physical traits and stuff like that. But after watching the Pivot episode that they had the other day, I actually all the negative things on positive, not even negative for it was just little small things like just how he was carrying himself and the slight immaturity that he showed in a sense when it came to the cockiness and arrogance that came with him, which was well deserved in a sense when it comes to his fame coming out of college and stuff like that. He shed a new light. Just how he was actually able to be on his own coming out of college. He had his own apartment in DC when he was in high school, things of that nature, and was able to go about himself as an adult, young, and his parents allowed him to do that. And he also, the team he has around him, how he's set up with just the lawyers and things of the nature. It's a whole lot of stuff he got going on to where it surprised me. So with that being said, I mean, the only thing I'm still reserved on is the fact that he's going to a West Coast offense, and I'm waiting to see if he's going to be able to, settle in and do the things that the West Coast quarterback does, which is kind of simmer down on some of the things that make him who he is. So I'm waiting to see how that match is going to go. and see how much his timing and stuff like that, and being able to do it on a more consistent basis.
Makes sense. Yeah, I also have Caleb Williams obviously going number. I think this is just probably the most obvious pick in the entire draft. He's been number one probably all season long. Even off season, we kind of knew coming into the season he was going to be the number one overall pick. They will be a fool if they didn't make this pick. You know, I know they was thinking about holding on to Fields for a good minute. You know, and I like Fields, but you got a chance at a potential generational talent. You take it if you're the Chicago Bears. So I think we all agree there that the Bears should and will end up going with Caleb Williams with the first overall pick.
Yes, sir.
Let's shake him up. Shake him up.
Yes, sir. All right. So we looking at pick number 2. Is that pick in yet?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Pick in. Okay. Commanders on the clock right now. Pick is in.
I know there's been a lot of controversy as of late, but with the second pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Washington Commanders select Jaden Daniels, quarterback, LSU.
Okay.
They avoid getting Adam Peters fired. They avoid getting Adam Peters fired by taking J.J. McCarthy second overall.
He just got the job.
Hey, look, I keep telling y'all, J.J. McCarthy's going to get somebody fired. Jaden, I love Jaden. If you watch CTC and you remember the beginning of last year, I was high on Jaden Daniels, and he didn't really meet my expectations his first year at LSU. He did pretty well. They won the SEC West, but really he didn't play to the level that I thought he could play. And this year on CTC, I said, I love you, Jaden. I can't hold on to that freshman year at Arizona State, though. I need you to show me why I was such a fan of yours after that freshman year. And he proved it. 50 touchdowns. Yeah, they lost 3 games, but defense was horrid at LSU this year. Just dynamic on the ground and through the air. Now he took a couple big hits. Took some hits he should have took.
Definitely taking some hits.
But he had a phenomenal season, a Heisman season. He deserves it.
This pick, man. Like Carl said, Carl was high on Jaden Daniels. He the one that kind of gave me reason to look into him early on, like his first year at LSU. Like he said, I wasn't impressed at all. I didn't see the hype behind him or anything like that. But this past year, and then after going back and evaluating him, I'm just like, he's my favorite quarterback in the draft, to be honest. Like, Same here. I was one being the table saying that I'd rather see the Commanders take Caleb, and I don't want Jaden Daniels in the NFCs. That's why I was at with it. But I don't agree with I do agree with it. I think they should take Jaden Daniels, but I just have a strong feeling they're gonna go left and run with Drake May. That's just my opinion.
You think
is that who you got on your mock?
They'll take Drake May. Yeah, I really believe they're gonna take Drake May. Even though they said Cliff Kingsbury is in love with him, but this and the third, Cliff Kingsbury don't make the picks for one, and two, I just think that Drake May is the more he has a higher ceiling, and every new regime wants to be the one to take this guy who people have doubts about and prove people wrong. So I just feel like it's gonna be some cockiness that plays into this pick, and they're gonna take May and try to turn him into this next Josh Allen in a sense. He's not quite as old, but of course. I'm just saying though. I'm just saying.
Don't throw my man Drake May in them sentences.
Oh, well, that's hey, I understand your disdain against Josh Allen, for Josh Allen, but I mean, Drake May is a lot of question marks that people have for him, saying that he has some room to grow, and a lot of it got something to do with his mechanics and things of the nature of footwork. So I mean, you get that improved. He can be a nightmare too. So I just feel Commanders will run with Drake May. May the best man win, as I say. So yeah.
I also got Jaden Daniels going number 2 overall. I just think he's my type of quarterback. He's got the skill set I'd be looking for if I'm a GM. He's got the mobility, he's got the accuracy, he's got the throwing power. He does take too many hits. We were like that. That's the thing. So we definitely got to get that under control. I think it'd be a mistake for them to take Drake May. I think they had another guy who had potential to be maybe a Drake May, if not better, just in the building last year. I know you a big Drake May fan, bro. I'm still, I don't know. I think he gonna be solid. I don't know. I just, especially with the Commanders, I got a different spot. I got a different spot for Drake May. I got a different spot for Drake May personally. I like him. I like Jaden Daniels at number 2.
I think
Look,
Sam Howell was still in Washington if they was going to take Drake May. I mean, take Jake Daniels.
Really? I don't think so.
No,
bro.
why would they do that? Why would they recreate what they said at North Carolina like 3 years ago?
No, I'm just saying though. I'm saying that he would still be there if they was going with Daniels. That's what I'm saying.
You think Sam Howell would still be there if they were going with Jaden Daniels?
I mean, I think it's a possibility.
I don't. I think that's why they went away from Sam Howell.
I do.
Because of the hits or because of his playing style?
No, he's saying Sam Howell would be there if they were going Jaden Daniels. I think the fact that Sam Howell is gone shows me that they're going Jaden Daniels.
I think it's Drake May. I don't think
they brought in Mariota. Like he picked number 2, that type quarterback. He can mentor him better than a Sam Howell.
I think he's just there just to mentor, period, because they didn't have any real veteran in the room. But the pick is in, Jaden Daniels. This draft about to get real interesting because this was
funny by the way. Why he agreed with Kev.
This is the turning point.
Yes, it's the turning point in my draft as well. Patriots on the clock. Is that pick in?
Yes, sir.
That pick is in. All right.
With the third pick, you got the graphic. Yeah, okay, cool. With the third pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the New England Patriots select Drake May, quarterback, UNC. Drake May. Love Drake May. I love Drake May since his redshirt freshman year. I don't know where this Drake May disrespect came from all of a sudden. Like, to me, he was honestly the second best quarterback in the draft from starting last year. He still is to me. I love Drake May's accuracy. I love everything about Drake May. Didn't have an O-line. Didn't have a defense. He was still able to take UNC to an ACC championship game. Got smoked by Clemson, but Clemson had a really great defense that year. I think he has the arm talent. He has all the arm talent in the world to be a really good quarterback. And he's actually mobile. He's underrated with his mobility as well. He's an underrated athlete. I think the people that say that his footwork is quote unquote bad, bro, y'all want people to make bad footwork throws all the time anyway. Just look at the Georgia Tech game. He threw a football pass with somebody draped on his right shoulder with his left hand for a touchdown. So he does what y'all want. Y'all want all platform throws. He can do that. That's not good footwork. That's not good football. That's like 10 years ago, you would get killed for stuff like that. And now that's what y'all look for. Zach Wilson shot up draft boards because he was able to throw cross body down the field. JJ McCarthy might shoot up draft boards because he did off platform throws at pro days. But now y'all want to kill the guy for quote unquote bad footwork. Don't make sense to me.
I feel you on that, but my pick was definitely not that. I honestly feel like the Patriots want to trade out of this pick. To be honest, I think someone else is going to take Drake May. Either somebody else is going to take Drake May, or the Patriots are going to go with Marvin Harrison Jr., which is also going to flip the script because they're going to go with a generational talent, or they're going to move on. I don't got them taking Drake May because they have too many needs, and if the old regime was there, I could see them taking Drake May. But with this new regime, I don't think they want a Drake May. About the all-platform thing, yes, you are right about the Mahomes thing and the Matt Stafford and the Aaron Rodgers and people like that. But those are guys who also, well, Pat Mahomes is just an outlier, all outlier. He's the one that's actually made it work for a long period of time. But he's something crazy. But when it comes to the off-platform stuff, Zach Wilson is a big reason why people are starting to chill on that, because it's like, okay, it's good that you can do that, but in real football games, there's a down-to-down basis. If you can't make the simple throws on the down-to-down basis, it becomes an issue. And I've seen Drake May have McNabb-type tendencies, which is skip 5-yard outs and 10-yard outs and stuff like that, which can be very annoying, not only for the receiver, but for the play caller, and it kills drives. So that right there will can be I don't see the pass taking Drake May. I just don't. That's just where I'm at with it.
I feel that. Let's get this back on the screen real quick. So I got a little interesting thing going on in my Mac. I also have the Pats trading out of that pick. Anybody want to guess who I have them trading that pick with?
Chargers.
Nope. Kev, I'll give you one guess.
I got one. I got another one too, but go ahead, Kev. I didn't hear.
I think you muted. Okay.
I would say the Raiders.
I got them trading with the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah, that was my second guess. My Vikings.
I got the Vikings trading their 11th pick and their 23rd pick, along with the pick, I think a 4th round pick next year. It worked in a little draft simulator I was doing. I got them moving up into that 3rd spot and them drafting Drake May at 3. I think Drake May. I think first off, I think for the most part, any quarterback that you put in that system, well, I won't say any, but a handful of these quarterbacks coming out of this draft, you put in that system, they're gonna be solid. When you got Justin Jefferson on one side, you got Addison on the other side, you got Aaron Jones in the backfield, you got a decent offensive line. Your defense has improved, you know what I'm saying? So I think can't forget about Hockenson, right? So you got a ton of pieces, and I think just a lot of players. I think a lot of young quarterbacks coming out of the draft want to play for Minnesota. I think a lot of them want to play for Minnesota, and I think Drake May would much rather be there than the Patriots. Not to say he has a hand in that, but there's been talks that the Patriots they're taking phone calls for their number 3 pick, and the Vikings are ultra aggressive trying to get up to number 3. To get a guy like Drake May, I don't think they'll be trying to move up to get a guy like JJ McCarthy. I don't think that's the splash that they're looking for. Because remember, they got to re-sign JJ. They got to sell him on the future. So I think Drake May is the piece that they need, the piece that they'll move up and get to sell JJ on the future. So that's how I got the 3rd pick unfolding. We'll see if they want to give up that many assets, but rumor has it is Minnesota's desperate. So I
got something interesting for you.
With the next pick or right now?
We're gonna get there.
Okay.
We're gonna get there.
All right. Let me see. Let's see. Hold on. Make sure everything is straight.
So AJ, you said the 23rd pick?
Yeah.
The Chargers have that.
The Vikings have 2 first.
Yeah, they traded it.
Bro, why would not?
Because
I seen that and I thought maybe you had made a trade, so I was like, let me not say nothing because he might have made a trade.
I looked up the draft order and it had Chargers at 23.
That's originally, but I think they got I forgot how that happened. Something happened, but the Vikings definitely have the 23rd.
All right, I might stick with it, but continue.
It probably was originally the Chargers pick that got moved around to a couple teams or something.
We got make sure I had everything in order.
Some platforms don't list like the logistics behind any pick or whatever. But
we got the Cardinals on the clock. That pick in yet?
Yes, sir.
All right.
With the 4th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Arizona Cardinals select Marvin Harrison Jr., wide receiver, Ohio State, which I know Kev doesn't have because he has the Patriots taking it. But why? I mean, obvious pick in my opinion. The best receiver in the draft. People said he would have been the best receiver in last year's draft. Kyler Murray, you've shown that you want to hand the keys to him, like you trust him. Why not get him a weapon like Marvin Harrison Jr.?
Mm-hmm. Kev, you got any thoughts?
Yeah, like he said, he's not on my board, so I have them taking Neighbors. But it depends. The Patriots trade the pick out, then of course Marvin Harrison Jr. is going to be. That's what they're going to take. I feel like they're going to take the best receiver on the board, no matter what transpires at that pick. If somehow, some way, both receivers are gone, then I think the Cardinals will move. But that's like slim to none chance happening. So if Marvin Harrison isn't there, they're definitely taking Neighbors. That's where I'm at with it. Cardinals definitely need receiver bad, even though they have a defensive head coach. But best player available, you don't pass on a Hall of Fame type talent, as people calling them. Yeah.
Fair. I also have Marvin Harrison Jr. going at number 4. They need a receiver, and I think it's very close between him and Malik Neighbors, but I think he's more polished. I think he's more of a technician at the position, and I think that's what they'll be looking for to pair with Kyler Murray. So I also went Marvin Harrison Jr. Going to the Cardinals. All right. Next pick. Let's see who we got. We got the Chargers right now on the clock. That pick in?
Yep. Yes, sir.
All right.
With the 5th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the almost said San Diego, Jesus. Los Angeles Chargers select Malik Neighbors, wide receiver, LSU. Now, funny Twitter joke. People be like, the Chargers are going to draft for Joe Alt, and Justin Herbert is going to hand the ball off 40 times a game. But in all seriousness, you lose Keenan Allen to a trade. You lose Mike Williams. I think he stepped. I think he walked in free agency. You have to sign a receiver for your franchise quarterback. Quentin Johnson showed year one he's not ready to be it. Dropped a touchdown against the Packers. That would have won the game. Had a hard time getting off the press like I thought he would. You got to go Malik Neighbors. You got to go a highly touted receiver to get open to help your franchise quarterback out. And who better than the second best receiver in the draft and Malik Neighbors?
Yeah, I agree. If somehow something was happening when Neighbors isn't there, I was torn, but just if something was to happen, my other two options were either Odunze or this might be the pick where someone reaches for Brock Bowers at this high.
Really? This high?
I feel like they're gonna take the best offensive talent available, regardless. Like you said, they need another weapon for Herbert to throw to. And even though this receiver class is deep, but those are like what they consider generational type guys. So yeah, I don't see them going after O-line right now. I just don't.
Perfectly fair. Yeah, I have the same. I have Neighbors as well.
Neighbors should be.
What was that? What you say, Kev?
No, I said Neighbors should be there.
Yeah. I think he'll be there. I think he'll be there. I have them going number 5 too. You guys have already said they need receivers. They need receivers. They've already let go of pretty much everybody that Herbert has to throw the football to. If you're not gonna take a receiver here, you might as well just come up off Herbert. That's how I see it. I mean, it sounds crazy, but I mean, what else you gonna do? Yeah, you could probably boast up that offensive line some. Yes, you can get some pieces for the defense, but your quarterback needs somebody to throw the football to at the end of the day. I mean, he wasn't winning a ton of games with the receivers that he had, but conversation for another day. I think y'all know how I feel about Herbert. Conversation for another day. This is a draft special. I ain't trying to do that, but y'all know I'm here with it. I think they have to go Malik. I have to. I think. What'd you say, Kev?
Let's not be disrespectful now.
Yeah, I ain't taking it there. I ain't taking it there. We chilling. We chilling.
Don't worry about
that.
We
here.
Herbert's still my guy, man.
But yeah, I got Neighbors going here, man. I think he might not be the most technical, but I think he's the most explosive potentially. Coming out of breaks and things of that nature, jump ball situations. He's a star. He's gonna be a star, and I like him going here. I would much rather him go here to play with Herbert opposed to going to the Giants and playing with Daniel Jones or whoever they may draft at quarterback. So I think it's a better situation for him overall. All right, next pick here.
Pick is in.
Is the pick in?
This is where it gets controversial for me.
Hold on. Let me get up on the screen. Let me get it up on the screen.
Oh no, what you cooking up over there, Kyle?
With the 6th pick in the 2024 draft, the New York Giants select Terrion Arnold, cornerback, Alabama.
Whoa.
I hope a cornerback don't go this quick.
This is where it gets controversial for me. Terrion Arnold.
Didn't they get rid of
Yes.
They still got Wink.
They got Deontay Banks. But Dory Jackson is no longer there. That cornerback room is
Is the defensive coordinator still there?
Oh, Wink Martindale. I think he's still there.
Okay.
The cornerback room for the Giants is pretty light. When I looked at that Giants pick, the thing that kept coming to my head is they need a cornerback badly. And it would have been to me personally. I think Cooper DeJean is the best corner in this draft. That's just me personally. But
wow, interesting.
We have arguments. We'll talk about it when his pick comes up. But we have arguments.
I think y'all know I love Quinyon Mitchell. Y'all know I love Quinyon.
You say he's the best corner or best D back?
I think he's the best corner. Cooper DeJean is the best corner. The way he can play in the run, the way he can defend. He doesn't get caught on. He didn't get caught on, but this is the NFL. The NFL doesn't agree with me. I think the NFL thinks it's between Terrion Arnold and Quinyon Mitchell. I think the Giants go after a Bama guy. They go after Terrion Arnold. I think Terrion Arnold's a really good corner, really good cover corner. I would love to see him at that press with Wink Martindale, but I think it's Terrion Arnold.
Kev, who did Kev say he had going here? Oh, he might have had to hop off for a second.
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you this though. Arnold is my favorite corner in the draft. Like personally, I don't think he's the best. He's my favorite. But I don't see the Giants going corner. It's come on now. They just paid what? But they just paid Daniel Jones, bro. They're gonna get him another weapon. I mean, they got Hyatt and they got Waddell can't stay healthy. So I mean, I got him taking Adunze. I got him taking Adunze. I haven't checked this. Is Waller still there?
Darren Waller is still there, I believe. Yeah, I think he's still there. I'm pretty sure he's still there.
I had a possibility of them taking Brock too, though. That was a possibility, but with Waller there, I think that's too much of a.
That's why I stayed away.
Yeah. So, but Adunze for sure is the heaviest pick I have going there. They boasted up that D line, so like, yeah, you're right. They do need to take a corner, but this draft is deep at corner. They don't have to go after one of these guys at the top. They already put a lot of money in the D line. I think they're gonna go offense with their first pick.
See, my bad, AJ, before you go. I was thinking wide receiver, but now I got to thinking, bro, they didn't They didn't use so many picks at wide receiver, bro, from the Sterling Shepard to the Wan'Dale Robinson to the Jalen Hyatt last year. If they use it again, it's like, come on, now you got to figure out a way to make these picks right while making this pick right. And that's why I stayed away from receiver and went corner.
I'm not mad at it. It's just that I think they would go Mitchell before Arnold, though. That's just my opinion. That high. I just think that just the value at that pick, if they trade back, I can see Arnold. But even though he's my favorite corner, I think 6 is too rich for Arnold. That's just my opinion.
Look, me personally, my bad, AJ, because Mark said it. Me personally, I think I like Kool-Aid over Arnold, to be honest with you. Ooh. But I'm just being honest with you.
We're gonna talk. Is it
more keep honest with y'all? But I don't think Scout and other people like those guys more than Arnold because Arnold can be physical, and I think that's what they love about Arnold. So that's why I got him here.
Okay.
I have one JJ McCarthy going here.
Oh my God! You want the Giants to get fired? You want him?
At first,
yes, Carl. Yes, I do. I do. Yes, I do. Indeed. Yes. I think the Giants make that decision here. I think you got to come off Daniel Jones. I'm not super high on JJ, but I think he'd be better than Dimes or Nichols. I think he'd be better than him. They have a lot of other positions that they need to fill for sure. But I think if JJ falls into their lap right there at 6, I find it hard to believe they're gonna pass on him. I think the temptation and the hype around him it's been a lot, and I just think they're gonna swing. I think they're gonna swing. That's my take on it. That's why I think he's going right there at 6.
AJ time burn out NFC's down track.
If I can, one pick by one pick, man. If I can. All right. So let's see. We got that next pick in right now.
That's the Luke. I ain't gonna lie.
All right.
You called me with that one day.
JJ McCarthy. Oh, Carl did. Okay.
I told y'all I get a little controversial, but I try to keep my thoughts. My 7th with the 7th pick.
It's an easy pick right here, though.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, we might.
I gotta get it up on the. Maybe I don't know. Like I told y'all, my draft a little off. We got the Titans, right?
Yep. Yes, with the 7th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Tennessee Titans select Joe Alt, left tackle, Notre Dame. What can I say about Joe Alt, man? Just phenomenal left tackle, kept Sam Hartman clean. If he got sacked, it wasn't from Joe. I think Joe gave up 0 sacks this past season. Phenomenal guy, good footwork, strong at the point of attack. So I think Joe Alt, they draft him to, I guess, for Will Levis. Is it Will Levis? Is it Malik Willis? I'm gonna say it's Will Levis because that's their 2nd round pick. I don't like either, but you draft yourself a left tackle to to protect your quote unquote franchise guy.
Yep. He's like Lane Johnson with like 3. He's 6'8", bro, like 320. Dude is a monster. Played tight end. Like he's agile. He's a real athlete. He's the best offensive lineman, arguably in the draft. Like
I don't even think it's an argument.
Well, technically, yeah, he is. Yeah, he's the best. He's the best old lineman in the draft. This is a lot. Like if the Titans don't make this pick, someone's getting fired. They should, because them quarterbacks need to get protected. What they went through they went through 3 quarterbacks last year, didn't they? I think.
I
believe so.
Tennessee, yeah, they went through the whole carousel.
Yeah, it's like, then you don't have Derrick Henry no more, so you can't keep just running people into a brick wall. So yeah, this is the pick. It's no brainer.
Yeah, I got the same one, Joe Alt. I got the same one. Same reasons, same exact reasons. I think they got a young quarterback that they believe in, and you got to protect them at the end of the day. Got to protect them. So we got the same pick there. Let's see what people saying in the comments. Yeah, I feel like everybody probably gonna agree with this. Draft some offensive linemen. Yep. Tomo said they need to keep Danny. Look. I feel the same way, low key. But I almost like them getting their hopes up behind JJ and then it all coming back crashing down. You know what I mean? Kind of like the Cowboys in the playoffs. Anyway, next pick. Next pick. Hold on one second. I'm assuming by now that pick is in.
Yes, sir.
From the Atlanta Falcons.
Yes, sir. Don't mind me, y'all. I'm fixing my mock draft on the spot.
On the fly. All right.
All right. So with the 8th pick. Oh, my bad. The banner's not up.
No, you good. You good. Bada boom, bada bang. All right.
In the 2024 NFL draft, the Atlanta Falcons select Jared Verse, edge rusher, Florida State.
Okay.
Now, a lot of people might be thrown off by this.
No.
Jared Verse to me was my favorite pass rusher going into this year. And he's still up there. I love Latu a lot. But Jared Verse, I think that's both. Jared Verse is great in the run. Jared Verse can attack the quarterback. Jared Verse is a solid body as an edge rusher as well. He can clog gaps. I think Jared Verse, is just a phenomenal edge rusher. Gets off blocks. I can't say enough about the guy. Him with Braden Fisk at Florida State wreaked havoc. I think Atlanta gets a nice little edge rusher to go with Raheem Morris in that defense.
I actually agree with you, but I didn't have this pick. Originally, I had this pick, but I got a feeling Atlanta's going to run with a corner. Actually, I feel like this is when Mitchell comes off the board, to be honest. But Verse is my favorite. I feel like he's the best pick for them. And I feel like he is the best pass rusher. Lotz is the best pass rusher, but the injury flags and stuff like that, Verse is definitely the best rusher out there that's available. So, so like I say, my actual pick, I took Quentin Mitchell, but Verse, I don't have no arguments against that at all.
Fair. Let's see. My bad. I'm over here fixing this back up the way it should be.
No, you good.
Let's see.
Yeah, Verse,
this was pick number 8, right?
Yes, sir.
I got Byron Murphy going here. High.
But that's not.
I know. It's high. It's high.
I think they do. I think they do consider D tackle, but like I said, if they trade out, I can see them trading out and taking him. But yeah,
I feel that. Yeah, that's where I got them going. I feel like they need defensive tackle help. I'm not mad at getting an edge rusher either, though. I just know they need help on their defensive line. That's what I know. They need help on their defensive line. So I'd be cool with either pick. If they went Verse here, or they went Murphy, I would be cool with either pick. I wouldn't be mad at either pick. Carl, you think he'd be overrated? Or you just got him going Murphy? Like mid?
I don't think Byron Murphy's overrated at all. I love Byron Murphy. I love T'Vondre Sweat. I actually think T'Vondre Sweat is being underrated, but I love the tandem that Texas had at D tackle.
Okay.
I like Sweat too, though.
Fair. But you still think it's a little too high for him, though, is what you're saying.
I just think it's high. Yeah, I just think it's high for like D tackle in general, 8 is kind of high.
We've seen guys like who've been like much more time.
But corner at 6 is kind of high too, and I got a corner at 6. So
yeah, that's true. You never know. It's the NFL draft, man. You just never know. Who's on the clock right now?
I think it's a trade spot, though. I think people.
For me, the Bears will be back up on the clock at 9.
All right, that pick in.
Yes, sir.
All right.
And with the 9th, oh my bad, you gotta bring it back up. My fault.
I know. You know what I'm gonna start putting that on the screen first. That's what it is. I gotta put it on the screen first. That's what I need to start doing. Put it on the screen first, then I'll let you. Then I'll let you go.
Yeah,
all right, go ahead.
I'm ready. It's like a trigger. With the 9th pick in the NFL draft, in the 2024 NFL draft, the Bears select Olu Fashanu, left tackle, Penn State.
Ooh.
Now, Some people might think, Carl, why would they not go receiver here? They
No.
just traded for Keenan Allen. They have DJ Moore. The third receiver, I mean, you can get later in this draft. This draft to me is loaded with receiver talent. And you have a pretty high pick in the round. So you can go second round and get you an Xavier Leggett. You can get you a maybe a Ladd McConkey if he's there. You can get you a Ricky Pearsall, Malachi Corley, Javon Baker. You can go get one of those guys and be fine at the third spot at receiver. You need to get you a left tackle to protect Caleb Williams because we've all seen how that goes if you don't protect Caleb Williams. It doesn't go good. So you got to get you a left tackle to protect his blind side, and I think Olu Fashanu, there you go.
I got the same pick. Same exact pick. Go ahead, Kev.
It took me for a loop, though. I actually had the Bears taking the edge rusher right here. So if Burst was available, I had them taking him. If Atlanta didn't make that pick. But
even after signing Sweat.
Huh?
Even after signing Sweat?
Yeah, because they need somebody on the other side. They want that defense to be fully solidified to protect Caleb as well. The best offense is the best.
I feel you. That's a shot at me. I had to get that in there, though. I feel it.
Yeah. If you got a good defense to protect your quarterback, that helps as well. And I feel like they might actually go rush if one of the top guys is there. I was thinking Dallas Turner, but I think Dallas Turner is more of like a 3-4 guy in a sense. Like I think a lot of 3-4 defenses are looking at him. But I'm gonna argue with that tackle pick though at all. Fashanu is definitely the top guy on the board, but I had him going later on.
All right.
Fair. All right, we got the Jets on the clock. Is that pick in?
Yes, sir. I don't know if this is controversial or not, but I got the pick in.
Okay. Let's get it cracking.
With the 10th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select Rome Odunze, wide receiver, Washington. They got Garrett Wilson. Hey. You can now move Allen Lazard to the slot if you so choose to, because Rome Odunze is an explosive wide receiver on the outside. Great hands, in my opinion. Can run the route tree, can burn a man deep. Like I said, he's a great deep threat, explosive guy. And pairing that with Garrett Wilson, who's just a technician, it can get dangerous with Aaron Rodgers at quarterback to execute it all. So
Facts.
I think the Jets go wide receiver, bolster up that receiving core, leave the defense to Robert Saleh and that defensive mind with the great defense the Jets had last year. I think that's a really dangerous pick to get the Jets at Odunze at 10.
Hey, Carl.
Yes, sir.
You know who the Jets GM is, right?
You said what?
Do you know who the Jets GM is?
The dude that owns Johnson & Johnson. Oh, no, that's the owner. That's Woody Johnson. I can't think of brother's name. It's not
from y'all originally. He came to Philly. And now he's with the Jets.
Ozzy and now EDC.
Joe Douglas.
Oh, that's the name. Yeah, Joe Douglas. All right.
Joe Douglas. I'm not mad at your pick, but that's the one reason why I know they're taking O-line. And I have the guy who just came off the board going to them, left tackle. They're going to take him. That's why I have him taken, just for the fact that I know that he's going to go. His MO is O-line, D-line, one of those type of guys.
Can I dispute that real quick?
Go ahead.
Isn't David Bakhtiari still a free agent?
I believe so.
From the Packers? I think he goes to the Jets and reunites with Aaron Rodgers.
I hope not.
Hey,
he
that
can't stay healthy. He can't stay healthy.
If that happens,
I feel it, but they're cool. They're like this, and I think he goes and reunites.
To tell you though, Bowers. This is also one of those Bowers spots too, though. For me, I would think they would take Bowers than a receiver because I already had Odunze being off the board anyway. So
that's actually who I have the Jets taking, Bowers.
Oh, see.
I got him going there. I just feel like that temptation again, kind of like how I said with the Giants, him being such a special talent at the tight end position, that pair with Aaron Rodgers, and you already got weapons on the outside. I feel like it's gonna be too much. I think they should go to offensive lineman though. I kind of agree with you, Kev. I think they should go get another offensive lineman because they need it. I mean, we see Aaron Rodgers go down in 5 seconds, right? And so ideally, coming off of an Achilles tear, you want to bolster up that offensive line as much as possible. But I think Bowers there at that pick is too much temptation for them to be like, nah, we're not gonna pair him with Aaron Rodgers. Let's make it happen. So that's where I have the Jets going with the 10th overall pick in the draft.
I ain't mad at it. I was looking at Bowers too, but I got the Bowers a little down the line.
Mhm.
That's fair. That's fair.
I think
All right.
Bowers,
You said what, Kev?
I think Bowers falls a lot further than people
That's
anticipated. Yeah,
That's
people
fair.
have him
He
top
might.
10 they have him top 10 all offseason, but I think he's gonna fall. But let's get to the next pick.
All right. We got the Vikings. I'm assuming that pick is in.
Yes, sir.
All right.
With the 11th pick in the 2024 NFL draft, might be controversial. The Minnesota Vikings select Dallas Turner, edge rusher, Alabama. Now, last year they lost Darius Smith, went to the Browns. This year they lose Danielle Hunter, went to the Texans. They take the edge rusher to try to replace the production of losing both of those guys, and Dallas Turner will be my next pass rusher off the board. Explosive pass rusher, gets to the quarterback fast. He can speed rush with the best of them. I think this is a great replacement for Danielle Hunter.
Interesting.
Wow, that's well done. All right, so according to your draft, because I'm gonna get my butt on your draft. Mitchell's still on the board, isn't he?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I have the board. According to your draft, I have them taking Mitchell because corner is their second decision. If because I have them taking McCarthy actually, and they don't have to trade it for quarterback. He fits Minnesota perfectly. He has the weapons. He can just do. Everybody say he can't do. I mean, he got Jefferson, got Addison, Hawkinson, like we said earlier. He's the perfect fit for them, and they don't have to get rid of any.
Just go, bro. Just go.
They don't have to get rid of any capital to get the quarterback that they need to replace Kirk Cousins. And he fits the offense. I mean, it's West Coast offense. All they gotta do is get the ball out, throw it to the spots, and let the receivers do all the work. Perfect fit.
So if y'all remember, I had the Vikings trading their 11th pick to the Patriots. So right now, for me, the Pats are on the clock, and I have the Pats taking Michael Penix. I have the Pats taking Michael Penix Jr. I'm still super high on him. I don't like the slander that's been thrown his way. I think he's a much better quarterback than people want to give him credit for in this draft. I think he's one of the better quarterbacks. Like I'm willing to go as far as to say he has the potential to be the second best. This is real high praise for Caleb Williams because I do think Caleb Williams is going to be nice, but I think Penix might be the second best quarterback in this draft. I do. I think he's got a bright future. I think yes. I think he's got a bright future. You said what?
Over Daniels?
Yes, I do. I think potential. And that's not to sleep on Daniels because I do like him as well. I like him as well, but I'm super high on Penix, bro. I'm super high on Penix. I think he's being slept on.
It's really good.
It's real.
I'm not mad at your tape.
It's real. The boy got game. The boy got game. That's just me though. Next pick. Oh boy, this one's gonna be funny.
Controversial pick that I don't agree with, but I think they're stupid enough to do this.
Okay, let's get this settled. Let's get this right.
You know they made a trade today, right?
Whoa, what?
Yeah, they didn't trade the pick though.
No, I get what you. I get you, kid. But hey, look, this mock draft was made yesterday, brother. It's not getting changed.
I was giving an update.
Yeah, I seen that. Zach wasn't. Hey, we kind of playing spoiler here.
All right, let's get the chime in.
So, like Kev said, like I said, this mock draft was made yesterday. With the 12th pick in the 2024 NFL draft, John Elway and the Denver Broncos select Bo Nix, quarterback.
Wow.
Dog, look, do I think they should do this? No.
Absolutely
not.
not.
I think there's a chance they do this. Yes. John Elway has not hit on a quarterback in forever. The one hit he had was a layup in Peyton Manning. Other than that, it's been brick after brick after brick from Drew Lock to Paxton Lynch to Trevor Siemian to Tim Tebow, I think was even the John Elway regime. It's been bricks, and I see another brick coming. They look like D'Lo last or Saturday night against the Nuggets. And I think, like I said, man, I think Bo Nix is talented. I think he's good. Do I think he's a first rounder? I do not think he's a first rounder. Do the Broncos brick at quarterback? They absolutely do. Here's another one.
Okay.
Again, my draft made last night, so that was before the Zach.
They might still. I mean, Zach ain't gonna be no starter, so they might still
Yeah, I get
decide.
that.
You know what I
They
mean?
might
You
go
know.
with
Probably take Knicks before
Sure.
Penix leaderboard. Yeah, I swear everything I love. But I had them taking an edge rusher, to be honest with you. At first, I did have to take a quarterback. This is where I figured maybe McCarthy could go too at one point, but I think they're gonna go edge. I think Dallas Turner is where he goes. Either edge or D tackle. That's why I had them taking edge or D tackle. I had them taking Dallas Turner or Murphy at this pick.
Fair. I also have them going.
But, I mean, all the corners basically gone for according to the board. So
I got them going edge as well to a name I can't pronounce. Edge rush out at UCLA. Yep.
Latu, yeah.
Yep. That's who I have going there. I listen. For entertainment purposes, I hope Carl, you right. But I think they need an edge rusher. They need somebody on the defensive line.
Right.
Latu could go. I think they're crazy enough to take Latu too, though. To be honest, it's just the injury fact. I think he's gonna fall in that 15 to 20 range.
Okay, stop looking at my mock draft, brother.
You posted it one time. I ain't look at it again.
I had to. All right, we on the Raiders.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. With the 13th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Las Vegas Raiders select Michael Penix, quarterback out of Washington. Now, if y'all remember, what was it, 2 weeks ago? Somebody posted in the chat, the Raiders are really interested in Michael Penix. And I was like, man, y'all stay tuned. I already had that in my head. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I woke up randomly one morning and the Raiders selecting Michael Penix just kept sticking with me getting ready for work. Out of nowhere. I just kept thinking about the Raiders selecting Michael Penix. I'm not lying to y'all. And then 2 days later, that gets posted in the chat. So call it divine intervention, call it whatever you want. I think the Raiders select Michael Penix. I think Michael Penix, like AJ was saying, great rocket of an arm, has great arm talent. Suffered some injuries at Indiana, but he showed flashes at Indiana that he can be a good quarterback. And then went to Washington and took off. Kind of like Jayden Daniels. Really, he had a good year his first year, but his second year is what took him over the top. Won multiple awards. I think he won the Maxwell he won one that Jayden didn't win. I can't remember which one it was. I want to say it's the Maxwell because I know Jayden won the Davey O'Brien and the Heisman. I want to say Penix won the Maxwell. He won the Pac-12 championship. He beat Oregon twice. Even when everybody thought Oregon in that Pac-12 championship was going to run off against Washington because Bo Nix looked so much better and all that, he overcame them odds. He overcame the odds of Texas, beat Texas. Didn't look so great against Michigan. Missed some throws. He also was severely pressured in that game. But I think one game doesn't define a man. I think Penix is a really great quarterback.
I agree with this pick. I actually had them taking Penix. If Penix happens to come off the board, I think they go O-line, the best offensive lineman yet. But Penix is definitely locked.
I got Quinyon Mitchell coming off the board right here, fellas.
I mean, that is a Raiders type of pick.
I ain't gonna lie, that's a Raiders pick.
This is low as he gonna go though. This is low. He ain't making it past this pick.
Yeah, that's you're gonna be disappointed because he's past 13 on mine.
But yeah, I got him going 13.
Look, bro, I know that.
I forgot what you said. I got you. All right, I got you.
That must mean that Saints pick is in.
The Saints pick is for sure in. And with the 14th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Saints select Talise Fuaga, offensive tackle, Oregon State.
That's crazy.
Pretty much helps Derek Carr. He had a rough first year in New Orleans. Some of it was his fault. Some of it was lack of protection. I think they solidified that O-line with a guy like him. I think they still got Andrews Pete on the other side. Try to build up that O-line so Derek Carr can possibly return to 2017 form or a glimpse of it at least. Fuaga is a really good offensive tackle at Oregon State. He's good at the run, point of attack for run. He's good at offensive tackle, protecting the blind side. Did a really good job protecting DJ Uiagalelei. last year at Oregon State. So I think the Saints take this pick off the board.
Yep,
Man, you know how
I
to say
agree.
these names. I know that.
Yeah, Talis Fuaga. But no, I definitely agree with that pick. Their O-line is in shambles, and they also have needed guard as well. He could also possibly it's been rumors that they say that he could possibly be in that guard. So even if they don't see him as a tackle, he'd definitely move right over to guard and be just as good. So I mean, I think this is a no-brainer for them. This is one of those lock picks that I don't see. This is who they're taking, unless they
same
take.
here.
Unless they go crazy and take Mitchell if he's on the board.
Still on my board, but
Mitchell just falling down. Mitchell and Brock. And I'm like,
That would be, man. I would love for Mitchell to fall this far down. Sure. But yeah, I got the same exact pick as y'all. Same exact pick there. At 14. Which means the
to
Goats.
speed it up. AJ's 855.
Yep, I know. I'm trying to put a little pep in the step right now.
I'll just name the pick and give like a slight reason why.
Bet.
With the 15th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Colts select Quinyon Mitchell. Kevin's happy. Cornerback Toledo. Which, by the way, Kev knows this is my guy, but I think he tumbles just because of. I don't think teams need him over other needs. And I really like the guy, but like I said, not last year, but the year before last, 4 out of his 5 picks came in one game against Kent State. Teams kind of threw away from him, but I think he's a really good man-to-man corner. Goes to the Colts, pairs him up with Juju Brents. That defense, he fits right in.
yeah, this is the perfect pick for the Colts. This is a Colts type pick. They like measurables and like all the exciting things you see at the combine and stuff like that. Gets forgot his name. The GM. That's what gets him going.
Not Ballard. Is it Ballard?
Yeah. I believe
It's Ballard, right?
so. Yeah. Him. Yeah. That's his thing. He like the bells and whistles and stuff like that. So it's a perfect Colts pick. But I believe I had the Colts taking a wide receiver right here.
I was thinking it, but I think they like Alec Pierce and Michael Pittman a lot. That's why I stayed away from it.
Yeah,
I got him taking a Doomsday. That's what I got. That's
Oh,
what I got him
He's
taking.
still,
I got him falling.
still on your board.
He's still on my board. He's still on my
But-
board.
all the picks that I had, all the picks that I picked, I never had a lock for Brock Bowers. Brock Bowers is,
He's still on my board.
yeah, he's my pick for them actually Brock and then receiver. I thought, because I figured Quinn mentioned all the other guys be gone. So
Yeah, I stayed away from Brock here too. I think they like Mo Ali Cox, so I stayed away from Brock.
they be injured and stuff like that.
And not really. With the 16th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Seattle Seahawks select Troy Fautanu, lineman, Washington. Plain and simple, Seattle needs help on the offensive line, and this is one of the best available to do so. So I think they take this pick here.
Fautanu. I might have taken a tackle between either Newton or Murphy. On the board, yeah. I got them taking D tackle straight up.
I actually have, and y'all probably gonna laugh, but I got Dallas Turner down here getting picked right here at
That's
16.
not a bad spot.
No, that's not
Yeah.
bad at all. They looking for edge too.
Yep. So I got him going right there at 16, which means Jacksonville at that point is on the clock.
With the 17th pick,
Yes, I look. The look is killing me.
the 17th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Cooper DeJean.
Ah,
Let's go. So, Jacksonville, they lost Darius Williams.
Cool.
They lost Rashawn Jenkins. Cooper DeJean can play corner. Cooper DeJean can play safety. They could have fun with Cooper DeJean. They could put him in third down nickel spots. They could have him starting on the outside. They could move him around. I think Jacksonville goes Cooper DeJean.
I hope you're wrong, Kev.
I got Jacksonville taking either Wiggins or Brian Thomas Jr. Those are my top
saw that
two.
in the Walmart draft.
Probably Wiggins. I believe Wiggins will go. I think majority of teams see Cooper DeJean as the safety. Technically, I don't see anyone letting him up on the outside on a regular basis. So if you got a guy that's a move guy or a guy that you can't specifically play somewhere, that's when they you normally want to take them at this spot. I wouldn't think. So yeah, either Nate Wiggins or Brian Johnson. Brian Thomas. Oh yeah, from LSU.
I have Terrion Arnold going here.
Oh, yeah,
from Alabama corner. If he's still on the board, I think he goes here. He goes here over Cooper DeJean.
Somebody trading up. He ain't falling this far.
He's long gone on mine, so
yeah. I mean, he was top 6 on yours, so yeah, this will be way off. This will be way off.
You done left the draft and went home.
I might like
right. All right, Bengals.
Yep. With the 18th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Cincinnati Bengals select Brock Bowers, tight end, Georgia. You have Jamar Chase. You have T. Higgins. You throw in Brock Bowers in that mix, that is dangerous. I would throw up if this actually happens as a Ravens fan. Knowing that we have to guard those 3 dynamic players, it will give teams nightmares. I think this is a great pick for the Bengals.
It definitely is.
Kev, who you got going there?
Huh?
I said, who you got going there?
I see. In mine, Brock would have went to the Colts. I had the next. I had a receiver. I had a wide receiver because I'm trying to keep up with all this stuff here. I had a receiver, or I had them taking Latu. Latu. Yeah, on my board, I think Latu is still there, so I think they take Latu. But I like receiver here. But hey, if Brock is there, I think they take Brock over a receiver. Just with all the T. Higgins stuff going on, I'm not sure if they're gonna actually give him a big contract or not. And then they just lost
Tyler Boyd.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, they're gonna take somebody to either run the slot or tight end, to be honest. So
I got them taking the offensive lineman. Washington, Troy. Help me out, Carl. Troy found. Yeah, there it is. There it is. I got him going at 18. They listen. They could go get a tight end. They can go draft another receiver, especially if they lose T and Boyd and all of that. But what they need more than anything is offensive line help. Every single year for the next 3 years, they need to get an offensive lineman with their first pick. Like they need to preserve their quarterback. He's hurt every year, so that's why I got them going to offensive lineman
and go for 40 yards.
What was that?
So you don't need an O-lineman. We can run a tight end screen that can go for 40 yards.
Yeah, I mean, you would hope. You would hope.
Bro, I watched them run a tight end reverse. I've never seen that in my life until I seen them run it to George Green or Brock Bowers.
He got talent, but they got enough. I think they need an offensive lineman, but I could be wrong. They could easily go with that pick. We got the Rams here. Who we got going pick, to the Rams?
With the 19th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Rams select Latu.
Yes, sir.
Edge rusher, UCLA. Just lost Aaron Donald. Now, am I saying he's Aaron Donald? Absolutely not. But he's going to help replace, if he could stay healthy, that. I think he had 16 sacks in a college season. That is phenomenal, being as though a college season only 12 games. And he didn't play in the bowl game, so he played in 12 games. Latu is a freak. And I think the Rams select that at 19th.
No arguments here.
You got the same pick?
I mean, like I said, I was a toss-up between him and wide receiver. I had a wide receiver going to the Bengals originally as my number 1 pick. But Latu, yeah, this is where I think he don't go get past the Rams. There's a lot of talks about them being tied to him anyway. And if it was anyone to replace Aaron Donald, it would be him. So, yeah.
Jared Verse is still on my board, and this is where he goes to me, 18.
Crazy. That is right.
Man, that's what I'm saying.
That's crazy.
Yeah, bro. Hey, I think this draft is gonna be a lot of surprises, man. It's gonna be a lot of talent gonna fall. I feel like because people gonna be reaching for quarterbacks and reaching for receivers. Man, I think this is where he falls. You said what?
That's crazy. Hey, Jerry Burns goes to the Rams. That's crazy. You matched that with was it Kobe? Was it Kobe Turner who was in the running for Defensive Rookie of the Year?
I believe so. Yep. So I think this is where they go. They need edge. So I think this is where they go. All right. Steelers.
Can we skip it?
We skipping the Steelers?
Nah, we can't skip it. All right.
Oh, I'm forgetting, bro. You a Ravens, so you ain't trying to talk about these days. I feel you.
With the 20th what's going on? In the 2024 NFL Draft, the Pittsburgh Steelers select Brian Thomas, wide receiver, LSU.
Oh.
All right. So you got NFL young boy and George Pickens. You lose Deontay Johnson in the trade to the Panthers. I think this is a perfect time to get a receiver as a replacement of Brian Thomas, who can also stretch the field. He can do the little things too. He can run intermediate routes, but I think he's a good deep ball threat, and I think this is a perfect match for the two.
I gotta still take AC Latham from Alabama. Left tackle.
I'm not mad at O-line. I'm not mad at it, but I think they replaced Deontay Johnson here.
Yeah, I got Mims is still on my board. I got Mims going here.
Oh, he's on my board too.
I think Mims gonna drop a little bit more because he got a lot of work to be done. Like he's so raw. Pause.
We are in agreement.
Yeah. So at first I was high on Mims. I really was. I actually had them taking him, but after I started doing more research, I really dropped him down on the board. So yeah, I get him Latham. So yeah.
Fair. All right. Who we got? Dolphins on the clock.
Sir. Now, with the 21st pick in the NFL draft, shout out my boy J-Mo, the Miami Dolphins select Byron Murphy, D tackle, Texas.
Yep.
What more can I say? They lose Christian Wilkins. Here's a replacement guy for him right here in Byron Murphy.
Yeah, Murphy's gone on my board, so I had them taking Newton.
Oh, Johnny Newton, Illinois.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
I like Johnny Newton. I really do.
Yeah, I like him too. I think Murphy is slightly better, but like I said, he's off the board, so I feel like they go D tackle, like you said, to replace what they just lost. So
Christian Wilkins.
That's the Dolphins, right?
Yes, sir.
I got JC Layton going here, Alabama.
After they lost Robert Hunt and them guys,
they got
Teron Armstead still.
I'm just thinking about Tua. Man, they need all the offensive line help they can get. As soon as that pocket collapse, he's not the same quarterback if he not protected. So ain't nothing wrong with having a little extra, in my opinion.
Tackle and guard their top two knees though. Allegedly,
I was thinking more so interior.
Allegedly, that's fair.
Saying, that's
fair.
So you know what I'm saying? That's the top two needs for them is guard and tackle because they lost so many people. I don't even know how they was able to do the pass work that they did, but hey, power to them.
Tyreek Hill's a freak.
No, I'm talking about in the offseason. This offseason, like just how far they are compared to what I thought they would be. Let's go on to the next pick.
Who? Birds on the clock? I had to, bro. I had to. All right, let's get serious. Let's get the banner up on the screen.
I ain't even mad at it though. This is your show. Do your thing, my boy. With the 22nd pick, we had a discussion about this.
We did.
With the 22nd pick in the NFL 2024 NFL Draft, the Eagles select Chop Robinson, edge rusher, Penn State. Now,
boo him off the stage.
AJ and Cam got at me on this, but I told them I think they go edge. I don't think they go corner because it's been years since they went corner. The best edge rusher on my board is Chop Robinson at this point, so it's strictly best edge rusher available. You can throw in he's a Penn State guy, so he's right down the road, and they don't draft corner. And when I said they was going to draft O-lineman earlier in the year when Kelsey retired, they told me they had contingencies. So I was like, oh, that scratches off Jackson Powers Johnson. There goes my thought process.
Who you got, Kev?
No, I said we still need a guard technically, but I don't got him taking one in the first round. Nah, not Chop, man. I like them. Originally, I ain't gonna lie, Chop was the guy when all the draft talk started happening. Chop was my guy, but as I watched him more and more, he just doesn't impress me quite as much as he wasn't up to the hype that I thought that I was hearing. So I'll pass on him. I got a stick in Kool-Aid right here, and I was one that was like, we better not take Kool-Aid. I was going crazy like Alex Kool-Aid talk. I don't want to hear.
Hold on.
Yeah, I know.
You got mad when AJ suggested Quinyon Mitchell here.
Yeah, but Kool-Aid is a better fit for the defense that we run. So Kool-Aid is the perfect fit.
I had the same reaction, Carl.
Arnold is more of a fit, but Kool-Aid is also a fit. And Kool-Aid is actually it's a lot of ties about Kool-Aid. People liking Kool-Aid if they don't trade up, but I think they take Kool-Aid here if he's on the board. He's the best corner still available, and it's another Alabama guy. All we do is drive Alabama and Georgia. You know it. So, yeah.
Well, I have Cooper DeJean falling right here to 22, right in the Eagles' lap.
That Jaguars pick, I knew it.
Yeah. This is who I want the Eagles to grab. I do feel like you might have to trade up for him, but this is the guy I've been eyeing for a good minute now outside of Mitchell. A guy that can play inside, outside, safety. Carl said it, a chess piece in our defense that we need.
And he can return kicks and punts.
Bro,
I just hold against Minnesota for a touchdown.
This is Philly. Yeah, not gonna put him on no kick returns or punt returns.
No, if you're smart, you better put him on punt return like we did with Ed Reed. I'm so serious.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we need to use him as much as we can. If we can draft him, I feel like we need to use him as much as we can.
Probably generated more offense than Iowa's offense.
Facts. All right, Vikings on the clock.
Yeah. This is where I screwed up, but I'm back, baby.
Let's get it.
Third pick in the 2024 NFL Draft. The Minnesota Vikings choose to get their GM fired and select J.J. McCarthy, quarterback, Michigan. All right. Kind of what AJ said earlier for the reason why they trade up, but I don't think they have to trade up. But if you draft JJ here, you got Jettis, you got Addison, a steroid version of Roman Wilson and Cornelius Johnson. You got Aaron Jones, who's a shifty guy, just like Blake Corum. Blake Corum, I think, had more power, though, because I think Blake Corum is underrated with the power he uses at Michigan. I think he's very underrated in that aspect, but he's a shifty guy. You got Aaron Jones, and Aaron Jones can pass catch. That's key. I think J.J. McCarthy can make throws at times. I don't think you should ask him to make throws all the time. But when called upon in certain situations, I think he can make throws. So I think the Vikings select JJ here, and the GM gets fired in about 3-4 years.
They still got him. Nah, he gonna be straight with the Vikings, man. Don't do that. That's crazy how you got him to still stay. Who you had him take the first pick?
I had them taking a tackle. Then I hold on. No, Dallas Turner to replace Danielle Hunter. But you got to remember, I also screwed up thinking that the Chargers had this pick from what I read. So I had to fix it on the fly.
That's crazy because I got the opposite. I got them taking McCarthy up there, and then I got them taking Chop right here, edge. So reverse effect. I feel like they come off either way regardless. So yeah, I think Chop come off the board right here.
Yeah, honestly,
I was getting my stuff together.
JJ in the second round, and then their GM job would be safe. But I had to fix it on the fly.
JJ shoots, man. I mean, he gonna go in the first round. That's just what it is. But I feel like if he gonna go anywhere, Minnesota is where he can go and still and not be. I think he has his best chance of not becoming a bust in Minnesota.
I remember I got the Pats in this pick because they traded with the Vikings, and I got them going and grabbing Nate Wiggins, cornerback, Clemson.
Ooh, him with Byron Murphy. That's nasty.
Yes, sir.
Oh, they made a pick already.
Byron Murphy.
Yeah, on mine. Yeah, I got them drafting Penix and Nate. And then remember they got what's the name got hurt last year? The cornerback that they drafted, Gonzaga.
Oh no, Christian Gonzaga. Oh, that's right. That's why you said Patriots got this.
Patriots. Yeah.
Marcus Jones and Christian Gonzalez. Ooh.
Wait, they gonna skip out on Guyton right there. They need like crazy, my guy.
They do, and you probably right because I got them drafting Penix. So if they do that, they probably will go offensive lineman. You might be right. You might be right.
Guyton is my guy, but Guyton ain't come off yet with my boy. But I think if it's all lineman coming up next, Guyton is definitely the next guy. Which Dallas
I know this is the first round, but the Patriots low key can wait if they got their second round pick in the third and go O tackle. They could get you a Patrick Paul. Maybe Guyton falls to right there in the second round, third pick. So they could do this and get away with it.
Guyton ain't getting
potentially
these guys at the top.
He can check
in Dallas. He ain't getting past them too.
Oh, I don't have Dallas getting Guyton.
Let's go though. Let's get to the next.
All right.
Pick.
Tomo, Dallas on the clock.
I'm so sorry, Tomo. With the 24th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Cowboys select Jackson Powers Johnson, center, Oregon, who also won Offensive Lineman of the Year. He also did a great job. You want to talk about run behind me? Oregon ran behind him whenever they needed to. Bo Nix was protected up the interior of the O-line, and that was large part of Johnson. Jackson Powers Johnson. I think he's the best. I might say I know he's the best center in this draft. He's up there with the best interior lineman in this draft, and I think the Cowboys replaced Tyler Biadace with Jackson Powers Johnson.
Kev, what you got?
That's definitely a Jerry Jones pick for sure. If Guy ended up going to the Steelers somehow, that's another place I think Guy and Mike can go. That's the size I think he'll go. But if not, I had him going to Dallas too. But I got them taking Tyler Guy.
I got them taking Graham Barton, Duke.
Oh, you talking about the other? He's an actual
You
center.
just went left field.
Yeah. I know. I know. I mean, it's what they need though. So I went and found the best center available on my mock, and I'm gonna give y'all the best center available. Who knows how good he'll actually be? But it's the Cowboys. I mean, who cares?
You think
really,
he's better than Jackson Powers Johnson?
No.
I got him going to another team in my mock.
Okay.
So
respect.
that's All right, Packers on the clock, and the pick I assume is in.
This is another fixed pick due to my mess up. With the 25th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Packers select Armarius Mims, offensive tackle, Georgia. Bakhtiari, like I said, he's now gone. You got yourself a young guy who looks like he could be a stud. Maybe me and AJ had an argument with Joe about some things that we've deemed as disrespectful. But you have to protect your young gun at quarterback, and Armarius Mims would be one of the best tackles available, in my opinion.
I had them taking Cooper DeJean. I think
you got him falling this far.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Kev, if he fall this far and we don't take him, I'm gonna lose my mind.
I mean, honestly, I don't think he's going to be here. But I haven't made any trades. If I had trades, it'd be people. I had like about 4 or 5 trades in the first round, bro. Tops.
Fair.
But if according to what's been taken so far, Cooper is still available on my board, so he goes to Green Bay.
That'd be nice to give to Jair, and they lost Darnell Savage too. I think Darnell Savage actually went to Jacksonville.
Yeah, he's a Green Bay pick. But if not, the Powers Johnson, Jackson Powers Johnson, I had him going to them if DeJean isn't there. I had them taking the inside line.
I have the Packers taking Kool-Aid here.
Well, oh yeah,
I do. Kool-Aid do seem like a fun. He looked like he remind me of what's his name? Clinton Dix. Just the name. It's the name.
Oh,
I'm just saying it's the name.
In the world, how did you get that? Okay, I got you.
No, just the name. Just the name.
I think his name was something crazy.
That's what I'm saying, though.
Right.
It's like his name would look cool in that jersey. You know what I'm saying?
And I also made this pick because I feel like they might move off Jair in the next couple years. I just get that vibe that they like him.
One more.
I feel like they like him, but the personality fit is becoming a bit too much. That's the vibe I'm starting to get. Because remember, he went out there. I forget what game it was. He went out there. I think it was against the Panthers.
Carolina Panthers game because he's from Charlotte, which that's the Packers' fault. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. So I mean, but I can see them being like, you know what? Let's see what we can get for him. So I do feel like they go corner there and go get Kool-Aid. I think it will be dumb too, but I feel like it might be a move that they look to make within the next couple of years, especially if they can get Kool-Aid and he ends up progressing into a really good corner. So that's where mine lies.
Boys.
Yep. All right, number 26. We got the Buccaneers on the clock.
Yes, sir. With the 26th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers select Nate Wiggins, cornerback, Clemson. Now, Nate Wiggins, I think that's a great replacement for Carlton Davis. Carlton Davis got traded to the Detroit Lions early in the year. I think this is the perfect replacement. I think they games kind of similar. I think Carlton Davis might be a little bit more physical, both speedy corners. I think Nate Wiggins is the perfect replacement.
No, that's facts. If Nate Wiggins is there, I think that's who they take. Other than that, because I'm looking at the edges. It's a possibility that Darius Robinson can go here.
Yeah, they lost.
Long as the Eagles not silly and take Chop, I think Chop goes here.
Bro, relax, brother, relax.
Nah, that is true too. I mean, I think it's an edge. So I mean, yeah.
Hey, you never know, Carl, man. You never know.
Yeah, corner or edge though. I got to take a corner or edge. So you know, it's a lot of balls going on right now. So I'm kind of. Let's go.
Feel that. All right, Cardinals on the clock.
Yes, sir. Another mix up I had to fix on the spot. Do you want me to say who I originally had at those spots? Or no?
Yeah, because I don't think I fixed the Cardinals pick.
All right, so the Packers I originally had J.C. Latham, but since Armarius Mims was who I had the Chargers getting, which now was the Vikings and J.J. McCarthy, that would allow me to go there. And with the 27th pick in the NFL draft, the Arizona Cardinals select J.C. Latham, tackle Alabama, because now he's available because I originally had him at the Packers, which turned into Mims. So Cardinals get J.C. Latham, who I originally had for the Cardinals was Johnny Newton, D tackle for Illinois, as just like a best available. How is he still here pick? But now I have J.C. Latham because I feel like they need a guy to help protect Kyler Murray, and J.C. Latham is one of the best tackles. I know Kev's going to probably say Tyler Guyton, which I won't argue it, but I think they go J.C. Latham.
No, Latham is already gone on my board. I have him a little higher. I mean, I think Guyton has a higher upside. Don't get me wrong. I like Guyton. I would rather have Guyton, but I think J.C. Latham is the more polished of the two. So I have them taking Mims right here.
Okay, so
I'm falling far, boy.
Yeah, because Mims, he's a raw talent, so it's going to take some work. You know what I'm saying? But
that's
somebody
fair.
Somebody will take him eventually. I mean, because you can't keep passing up on that type of talent. Mims is a possibility in Philly too, though, because of, I mean, developmental guy with all that side. You know, our line coach is gonna be banging on the glass when he's still on the board. But
of course,
if it was a D tackle that like you said, you had Newton.
Yeah, Johnny Newton originally.
Yeah, if Newton fell that far, I had him. It was either him or offensive lineman. So I got Mims though.
That's fair. 27. I had Johnny Newton going at 27.
We were almost in agreement, AJ. Until I
we was right there. We was right there. We was right there. All right. We looking at 28. Buffalo on the clock. Buffalo on the clock. All
right. With the 28th pick in the 2024 NFL draft. Welcome back, Stephon Diggs in the form of Adonai Mitchell.
Yeah.
Wide receiver, Texas.
We agree.
I agree as well.
That's a lock.
Adonai Mitchell. I think he's a ball. I think he could be a star. I think Adonai Mitchell, the way he goes for balls, his movement in and out of routes, and I think he could be a star in this league. He's a guy who wants the football. He's a guy, if the ball's in the air, it's mine. And I think that's what Josh Allen needs. I think he needs that type of guy. Now, playing in Buffalo is going to be different than playing in Austin, Texas, in the SEC. But if he can adjust to the weather, I think he becomes a great guy for Buffalo. And you got to replace Diggs and Gabe Davis. So you might want to start early.
You got anything to add to that, Kev?
Nah, it's perfect fit. I mean, you got Diggs 2.0 or Junior, whatever you want to call him. He's the perfect switch out if you're going to lose the Diggs in this draft. Yeah, I don't see him getting past Buffalo. It's the chances are slimming down. This is where he goes off the board.
It's looking like a lock. Yeah, I have the same exact thing for the same reasons. You got to have somebody throw the football to at the end of the day. And I think he's one of the best receivers in the draft. Honestly, I mean, I wouldn't put him up there with the best of the best, but he's got potential. Got a ton of potential, especially, you know, playing alongside Josh Allen, a guy who's going to throw the ball a hell of a lot. So I see him being pretty productive, especially if he goes here. But I'm still FJA club, just to put that out there. I don't need my key card revoked.
Right behind you with the slander. Hey man, the wide open ball.
Follow it up there.
With Josh Allen.
Let's get the Lions up here, man. Let's get the Lions on the clock.
Boys, Detroit. Hey, all right. With the 29th pick and the end of 2024 NFL draft, the Detroit Lions select Johnny Newton. Yeah, that got to get fixed. That was my original pick.
Yeah.
Johnny Newton was off the board. It's Johnny Newton, D tackle, Illinois. Now that the Cardinals went J.C. Latham, and what more can I say, man? Detroit, right down the road. Watch a lot of Big Ten ball. They probably got a lot of Big Ten scouts. Johnny Newton, second best D tackle on the board. How is he still here? Detroit Lions don't know, but you put him in that middle with Aiden Hutchinson, Charles Houston, if he's still there, which he's been I don't know if, unless you watch Detroit football, you really don't know who Brett is, but he's been wreaking havoc. Detroit gets themselves an awesome D tackle with Johnny Newton.
Yeah, I got one of those Senegals going off the board right here between Bobby Johnson and Graham Barton. Yeah, I do. I mean, it was tough for me because again, all the guys you talking about are off my board. So
that's true.
With Detroit, I feel like they're gonna go. One of their top needs is offensive guard. So I think they're gonna go O-line if none of the shiny defensive linemen are available. So yeah, I got them going. Yeah, yeah, one of those.
That's
guys.
fair. That's fair. I got them going corner because they need secondary help bad. I got them going TJ Tampa. Look, I don't know how cold dude is. That was just y'all need a corner bad, so I reached, and that's probably a reach, and I know it's a reach, but I'm like, we're gonna reach with this one.
That's a trade back.
Who did you go with?
Tampa.
TJ Tampa from Iowa State.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
All right. Okay. So I like TJ Tampa.
You do? Okay. I don't sound crazy then. Okay, cool.
But you don't have to.
He's not bad. He's not bad. He's not bad at all.
You can wait to get him, is what you're saying.
You can get him next round if that need be, but they don't. They got Emmanuel Mosley coming back off injury, and you get Carlton Davis, and now you can move around Brian Branch. May see a reunion with Quandre Diggs. I think he's still a free agent. I just don't think you need TJ Tampa in the first round.
That's fair. You know, I just was like, look, y'all need a corner. Every time I see the Lions, that's the gaping hole in their team, that position. So I'm like, look, it might be a reach, but I'm gonna go with it, and I'm gonna see what Carl got to say. That was my thing. Let's see what he got to say with this one. You know what I mean? We're gonna take a chance.
Is very good, bro. Don't get me wrong. TJ Tampa is a reason behind that.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So you got me feeling a little better about it. That's all I gotta say. You got me feeling a little better about it. All right. We got the Ravens. I wonder if my boy Miles is still here because I know he waiting on this pick. He a big time Ravens fan.
Well,
who are the Ravens going with? Did you change this pick on me, Carl?
No, sir. Of course not.
Okay, bet.
Absolutely
not. Okay, cool.
Never. What's the 30th pick?
Oh, no, they're not going to take who he think they're going to take.
The 30th pick, the Baltimore. On the road to a third Super Bowl, Ravens select Keon Coleman, wide receiver, Florida State. Keon Coleman can do it all. He can beat you deep. He can run the slants. He can run the short routes, the intermediate routes. He can march the fit balls. He can do all of that. Keon Coleman showed leaving MSU that he's a top receiver in this draft, and Lamar needs a guy who can go up and get it. Loves Zay Flowers. He's not a guy that can go up and get it, but Keon Coleman is. Some might say that Keon Coleman can be our Anquan Bolden. So give me Keon Coleman with the 30th pick.
Quick question before you chime in, Kev. My boy Miles is a Ravens fan. He wanted to get Xavier Worthy. What you got to say about that?
No, absolutely not. We are not getting Hollywood Brown 2.0.
Oh, you think he Hollywood Brown 2.0?
Right. Kev can agree. But how many times have you seen Xavier Worthy drop the ball on film?
I mean, yeah, that's my guy though. I ain't gonna lie, but I don't have Baltimore taking receiver first round as much as they need him.
Answer the question, my brother.
Oh man, he got inconsistent hands. He does.
Thank you.
It'd be like
Hollywood Brown all over again.
But he ain't Hollywood Brown. I ain't gonna do him like that. Man. But
he means Xavier Leggett. Not mad at him. All right, look. Can
I, wait. That's what I'm thinking. Like, wait, that's why I was pausing for a second. He talking about Worthy from Texas.
Yeah, that's what AJ said.
Yeah, he is. That's exactly who he is. I was thinking Leggett though when I was asking. I'm like, hold on, wait.
Yeah, AJ says Xavier Worthy, but bro,
I thought that's who he was talking about.
Bring me up on the screen, AJ. Bring me up on the screen.
I got you.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I thought they was talking about Leggett. I'm like, wait.
Oh, no, we already talked about Xavier Leggett. We're here with Xavier Leggett.
Yeah. I'm about to say.
You're talking about Xavier Worthy. Miles is it right? Listen here, my brother. I have a contingency plan if we don't get Keon Coleman. And that does involve us getting Xavier Leggett in the second round. So I like where your head is at, because if we don't go Keon Coleman, and if we do go Tyler Guyton, like I saw in the mock draft, and then get Xavier Leggett, I'm not mad at that either. But like I told my other fellow Ravens fan on Twitter, I think we go Keon Coleman and then go Patrick Paul in the second round from Houston. And if you could agree to that or you could disagree, but I like where your head is at with Xavier Leggett because I love Xavier Leggett.
I got the
Ravens.
Ravens.
I think we can get him in a second if need be.
You can. I got the Ravens taking an edge rusher. If Robinson, if he's there,
I'm low key not even mad at this.
Robinson, if he's there, but or like you said, off the lineman, I think Morgan could possibly go. I think no, they're not doing that.
No,
not trading for Ayuk.
Yeah.
Nope.
Absolutely not.
Has that been rumored?
Ayuk a beast, but
yeah, kind of. It was when it was rumored he didn't ask for a trade. We were rumored to be in that, but I don't think we do it.
They price gouging running.
Yeah, I don't think we do it.
But yeah, I got them taking edge, Darius Robinson, but I think they take an offensive tackle. If not that, I don't have them taking the receivers. Too many receivers in this draft. Ravens. I got them taking the best guy. I don't think the best guy is going to be a receiver at this spot. Technically,
we are known to do best available too. So I'm not mad at the thought process.
Y'all definitely do. Y'all do that a lot.
Keon. So I want Keon. Give me Keon.
I have, and this is gonna sound absurd because I think y'all both got this guy going a lot higher than this, but I got Brian Thomas Jr. going right here to the Ravens.
Oh, I take that. I take it.
Okay.
I will take that. No complaints.
He not falling that far.
No complaints.
That would be nuts if he did, though. But I got him in my mind.
Here.
The way it's set up, I got him falling that far. All right, fellas, we got look like 2 more picks left. We got the Niners, and then we have the Chiefs. So who we got going to the Niners?
With the 31st pick in the 2024 draft, the San Francisco 49ers select Darius Robinson, edge Mizzou. Oh, you got the wrong school there.
Is it Arizona? Oh, it's Mizzou. Okay.
Mizzou. I think losing Chase Young and Eric Armstead. I know Eric Armstead was more so interior, but still, they lose those two guys. I think that makes them go D-line. And I think Darius Robinson would be the best pass rusher on my board. So they go there. I wouldn't be surprised if they go Braden Fisk, though. I love Braden Fisk. And if he somehow goes in the first round, I wouldn't be mad. But I got Darius Robinson.
Fair. Who you got going there, Kev?
Jordan Morgan, offensive tackle, Arizona.
I'm not mad at that.
I got
6'5", 311.
I'm not mad at that either.
They need somebody on the other side. Our boy, I don't know why I'm drawing the blank.
With Trent Williams?
Yeah, Trent Williams, he getting up there. So I mean, plus they want to protect Purdy, and I believe their O-line had a couple of injuries last year outside of that too, didn't they? It's just time.
Was it Mike McGlinchey that got hurt? Oh, is he gone? Mike McGlinchey might be gone. Might be
gone.
there.
It's time to revamp the O-line. Their D-line, I think they can do without in the first round. I think they definitely taking an offensive tackle first pick.
I got Jackson Powers Johnson going here.
Dang, you got him this low. That's right, because he went Bradford Duke. That's right.
Yep.
That's right.
So that's why I got going there to the Niners. And then last pick of the day, fellas, we got the defending champs on the clock.
With the 32nd pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Kansas City Chiefs, led by Patrick McGoat, hashtag blank word Brady, selected Kool-Aid McKinstry, cornerback, Alabama. So, here's my thinking. Bruh, Patrick Mahomes has showed time and time again that just get me to the playoffs, this offense don't matter. They did, however, lose L'Jarius Sneed to the Titans. And I think they go and replace L'Jarius Sneed with Trent McDuffie and then have Kool-Aid McKinstry on the other side. You thought I was about to say no. McDuffie is going to replace Brad, and Kool-Aid McKinstry is probably going to be on the other side.
Yeah, I was about to say McDuffie is the guy at Kansas City. I think McDuffie had a higher trajectory than Sneed anyway. Even though Sneed was good, but
I don't know about that one, bro.
I like McDuffie, bro. I'm high on McDuffie.
I love McDuffie.
I think McDuffie is a big reason why they was willing to move on from Sneed outside of contractual reasons. But I got them taking a wide receiver here, and it would be your guy, Keon Coleman.
Whoa, what did I say in the AJ? Please tell me what I said in the chats.
I missed. I think I missed it, bro. I missed it, bro.
I said Patrick Mahomes cannot get Keon Coleman or Xavier Leggett at all costs.
Yeah, I got the. I mean, he was my other option. They're gonna take receiver regardless, right here. Like I said, this draft is deep in corner. They don't have to. All the top corners are gone. There's no need to be reaching for any of those other corners here.
Kool-Aid not a reach at 30.
Not for you.
We definitely not a reach at 32.
It's gone on my board. Kool-Aid's gone on my board. I feel like the corners gonna be gone by now, and they're gonna take best receiver available. It's gonna be between Coleman, or they might just go ahead and say forget it and get Leggett, and it's gonna be Curtis again.
Man,
I got Xavier Worthy going here.
No, you haven't seen a foot backwards.
Xavier Worthy.
That's
what is wrong with you, my brother?
I think he got skills, bro. From what I've seen, but he can play, bro.
2 speed alone. They already got Marquise Hollywood Brown. You don't need a second.
Hey, man, you can never have enough weapons, bro.
Hey,
you can never have too many weapons. I would say you can never have too many weapons, bro. For Casey.
They just cut
you talking about
Rice?
No, he's talking about MVS.
Yeah, no, not MVS. From the Giants.
Tony?
Yes.
He's cut? Wait, that was real?
I think so. I don't think
that was real. I don't think
it would make sense for them to cut him. No, he's not getting no burn like that no more.
It does make sense, but I don't think they actually did it.
I mean, I don't know, but they're not going to double dip with that. I tell you that right now.
Thank you.
They might.
I like where they did. I mean, he's flashy, but it's Andy Reid, bro. He ain't Deshaun Jackson,
bro. Okay, here's my thing with Worthy. I liked Worthy coming into the year, but he just drops so many passes, and
it's easy. He'll catch like spectacular.
No, catch him. Yeah.
He's like, you remember? I don't even want to say this, but remember?
You about to say Darius Hayward Bay, ain't you?
No, I'm about to say. Remember Brandon Lloyd catch on crazy passes?
Oh yeah. Okay.
And a lot of corners rave about Brandon Lloyd though. Just saying.
I'm about to say I mess with Brandon Lloyd.
No. I'm just saying they make the spectacular catches, but then he'll drop the easiest pass.
Yeah, thank you, bro. Like Xavier Worthy pisses me off with that, bro. I was high on Xavier Worthy coming into the year, but like you don't know if you're really gonna catch it, and then the ones he catches, like, well, you catch that,
right? I still like him, bro. Hey,
he might end up with a Raiders type of pick,
bro.
And I really feel like if a guy is there at receiver for the Chiefs, I really think they're gonna take a swing at one. I really do. Now, who it is, we'll see, but I think they take a swing at a receiver. Why not?
I don't think they go first round with one because the receiver talent is so great, and they already had Rashee Rice. Ooh, they picked in the second round.
I think he's gonna be.
They still got Kelsey. They just signed Hollywood Brown. Excuse me. They just signed Hollywood Brown. So you can go second, third round. Get you a Javon Baker. Get you a Ricky Pearsall. Get you a guy. I think not Theo White. Is it Theo White? No, Luther Burden. I think is in this draft too. So you can even get a guy like him from Mizzou and be fine.
That's true.
That's fair. True. Well, that's all I have for y'all today, man. On today's episode of Full Time Out, a collab with my boy CTC, Carl Talking College, my boy Kev, Refuse to Lose. Shout out to y'all on y'all platform. Thank y'all for coming on today's show and helping me with the draft day special. Obviously, the draft is Thursday, but I couldn't record again before Thursday. Fans, I know y'all are looking for NBA playoffs talk. The Lakers lost. What is there to talk about? I'm just playing. But and we'll see what happens tonight when they play. But of course, next time I'm before you guys, we will be talking some NBA. We will be talking some NBA playoffs. Don't forget, Carl is a Pistons fan. They won like 2 games this year. Is what it is. But no, I appreciate y'all for coming on. Y'all want to get any last words in before we head out for the day?
Hey man, I appreciate the collab. I definitely do. I appreciate you having us on here. Keep working. I mean, I watch Full Time Out, and you know, we're all trying to do big things. I'm happy with the whole Score North thing that's going on with you. I even said it in the chat. Like, congrats on that.
Appreciate it.
Sucks you got to watch the Nuggets beat the Lakers again 4-0, but hey, you got to take the good with the bad. CTC will be hosting a draft show Thursday live. I might go live 7:30, 7:45 because we might have a lot of guys that like to talk before the draft, you know, get some thoughts out and everything. But we will be live throughout the entire draft. So if you want to watch the draft with us, check out CTC. I will be live.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all fellas for having me on. been waiting, anticipating on doing something like this. Excited to see what's going to go on with this draft. We took our best shots. We're gonna see how it goes. It's like the bracket. It's like less than 1%
NCAA.
right. So I mean, no, I wasn't gloating on that.
You was.
Right. No, I wasn't. I'm just saying how difficult it is to get these picks right. I mean, because we don't know what's going on inside those organizations. I mean, it's a lot of rumors and stuff, but you never know. I feel like we did a good job though. So let's see how our boys match up to the actual board. Shout out to TK Sweets and Treats. Also, thank you, AJ. Again, shout out to your platform as well. Full Time Out. You be doing your thing, my fellow Eagles fan.
Yes, sir.
Ski mask season, bro. So let's get it.
You know what it's time for, man. Let me get this chime off one more time because we kind of gave up on it.
It was like the real track. I said, wow, bro, you don't hear that no more. All
Man.
you see is across the screen.
Right, pretty much. I'll catch y'all on the next episode of Full Time Out, man. Thank y'all for tuning in to today's episode.